Hidden One is such a long map with the slider aim as well as a Skystar Fanzone map, so a lot of slider jumps. So any slight misread with Hidden slapped on top, if you are not primarily a Hidden player, is a really scary omen, on top of the fact that how long the map is, right? So these bans from EzChock make a lot of sense. You could see No 1 3 being banned out, but Hidden 1 and Hidden 2 also make a lot of sense. You could also see Hidden 3. Any of the Hidden maps banned from EzChock would have made a lot of sense, but Towards the Horizon is going to be fiaee's opening pick, which is one pick that I think is just really coin flippy. There are like two particular patterns in the map that are really the ride or die parts of this this map here.
Yeah, and one of those parts is very, very early on in the map, within like the first like 20 seconds. It's that weird circular pattern, and I guess EzChock just feels like playing the warm up once again. You know, fine, not fine by me because it's a 4-minute map, but I guess fine by him supposedly. And yeah, getting into the first. Okay, that was Bonjo. I was about. I had very serious concerns there for fiaee, but no, it's Bancho. And EzChock is going to be up there. Early accolade, although, you know, we might see things start to even out here as we get deep into it. But after that very first tricky pattern, that weird circular pattern, if there are no breaks, then it might come down to that accuracy.
Any misses here? Okay. No. Fully in for both players. Decent act, but EzChock generally a bit on the back foot. A couple early act drops as well from him. And you're seeing it consistently through and through with the cuts here as well. So fiaee definitely making the right choice into the accuracy battle. If these later patterns down the line, just before the final ki time, end up leading to any combo game drops, if not, it's going to be a pure accuracy battle, and that's where fiaee is very much in control. But with Hard Rock applied, some of the slider jumps in the map are going to be quite scary, but generally not difficult much for the players. It's very much a consistency game later down the line.
Yep. And before you know, we're already halfway into the map. Still got 2 S ranks on the board from fiaee and EzChock. EzChock is down about 1.5% in accuracy. Dropped a huge amount of accuracy on that first circular pattern. They dropped pretty much every 100s on that, while fiaee kind of SS that circular pattern. So he's going to be pretty as we get to this ki section here, and where it's just primarily just a slider aim. So as long as fiaee can act, and there goes the first break from EzChock, and that's going to be the deciding factor there. I think there's really nothing else fiaee needs to do at this point.
Yeah, nothing. It's all over, thankfully, for fiaee. Having won the act battle regardless, the pressure I think was a little bit reduced, but EzChock having missed on that second difficult pattern. Like I said, those 2 main patterns are the ones to be scared of, as you need to be very precise and very snappy and careful with your tapping so that you don't over-tap, because if you over-tap, that can lead to a tremendous finger note lock that can destroy you if you are not prepared for it. So thankfully for fiaee, it all works out. No significant act drops and no misses either. Good FC there from fiaee.
What a good million score to start off the bout here for fiaee. And it's going to be EzChock. Instantly goes to that DT3 pick, goes for the Identity Conflict. Going to be our stream burst type map. Got the BPM, I can't think about it top of my head. You guys around, what, 250?
It is very quick. It's 267 BPM to 315. It like has between 1 sec patterns in there. Generally 260, I believe, but I think there are a couple notable parts of the map that might go to 300, but they're very short bursts, if I remember correctly. I don't exactly know, but this is a really short map as well. It's under a minute long, just 59 seconds, bordering a minute. But I think what's scary about this map isn't necessarily the speed, it's more the sliders in this map. Gonna wait for the client to load up. Still showing the previous map from EzChock, but yeah, I think what's more scary about this map isn't necessarily the tapping. Tapping is more of a comfort point. I think both fiaee and EzChock can hit this, but I think what's scarier is going to be if they, assuming they don't FC, it's going to be the slider patterns that are going to be the scariest here. Especially if you're a rapid trigger player, you're quivering in your boots at some of these bus sliders and some of the sliders that chain together. But for EzChock, assuming both FC, he's most likely going to be the more comfy player. Accuracy is going to be in his favor by a good margin. But these sliders are still worth worrying about.
Yep. So far, fiaee, this is their first time playing this map, so I'm familiar with what type of score they're going to get. Their matches against Bashi, their only matches against Bashi, which makes sense that DT3 was not picked. But so far, it is so close right now. Oh, it might be over at this point. 2% accolade and no map left, and there it is.
fiaee's act is great. That's it, yeah. Like I said, the map is so incredibly short that like any tiny misstep is just going to be the end of it. And EzChock was just not comfy enough. A lot of slider drops as well, which was a scary point to note for him. So that, like we said, the sliders being part of the reason that he ended up losing that map. fiaee just generally more consistent, more locked in on the sliders, and fiaee generally quite good on general slider attack, slider aim. He's very well rounded, but hidden, reading, and control are probably his stronger, more well-known tournament skills, and that came in to pay off quite well here on the DT3. Tapping seemed to not just be an issue for him at all.
Speaking of reading, gonna be getting to Nomad 3. Quite an unconventional map to be in a Nomad 3 pool, but this pool in particular is unconventional, so it really doesn't stick out all too much in my opinion. But yeah, this is just gonna be I'd say this has a harder reading skill set than actually the hidden 2. There's some awkward back and forth patterns that if you're not prepared for it could definitely catch you off guard and have a potential mishap. But fiaee, knowing their skill set, I think they're going to do quite well. EzChock, I've not, I don't think they've been playing in all too many tournaments, so I'm familiar of how well they're going to do on AR8. Although this is Nomad, but I think definitely going to be reading some of those back and forth patterns going to be the deciding factor here.
Yeah, one thing that is very present with this map is that it is agonizingly slow and very much one of those maps where both players are going to most likely FC with ridiculously high accuracy. So single 100s are like essential to pay attention to on this map. We've seen some of the most absurdly close act battles I think I've personally ever seen, most notably Boshiman versus Haunt, where Boshi single 100 at the very end of the map suddenly flipped it to Haunt. And that was enough. A single 100 was enough to hugely take an impact off a breakpoint for him. So we could see something different here. Again, EzChock, not, at least to my knowledge, not the most known for being a gimmick player, but this is easy and slow-paced enough for generally to expect an FC from EzChock. It's very much more on whether or not he can keep up accuracy-wise, and so far he's doing fine, but not the hardest part hasn't come back yet. This is where you should be paying attention to these stacked and overlapped triples in a bit of a slightly unique rhythm, which might trip you up accuracy-wise, and we've seen that happen before, but not to both these players just yet.
Yep. Last time fiaee played this map, they FC'd it, of course, but fiaee did get a 99.06 last time. That's potentially what EzChock has to compete with, assuming both FC. And yeah, every single 100 is going to count here. This is definitely, I wouldn't say the easiest map in the pool, but I think this is probably one of the more FCable maps that we have here in the pool, not including Nomad 5, of course, but yeah, but so far, fiaee looks like improvement from last time. All right, say at 9.77. I think what that's like 3 or 4 100s maybe. But right now they're ahead about 7K, and yeah, if both players are gonna FC throughout the map, we're really not gonna see anything with that score bar there. Besides, kind of edge on the side of fiaee right here, and oh my god, that score bar is just changed by singular points. At this moment, just looking at it, it's quite fascinating. And both hit the sliders quite well. And so far, we haven't really seen any drastic act drops so far in this last quarter of the map. But it's not over yet. It's still a potential for something to shake things up here. But I think all the hard patterns are pretty much gone at this moment.
Single miss could sell it. These overlaps are really important as well. You got some of these snaps that require a little bit of knowledge on the map if you're not as a reading guru. But this ending bit could easily lead to some misses. The rhythms are a little bit unique to what we saw before, but it doesn't seem to trip up fiaee at all. And that's another win for him by accuracy. A double FC from both sides again, man. This could, any tiny drops could be the death of it. And for EzChock, that was a difference of 3 100s for him. So that's enough to tell you how close it can really be. 3 100s was the difference. That's absurdly close.
Yeah, and fiaee got like 4 of those 100s in the last quarter of the map. I got a little afraid for them, not gonna lie. I thought with those late 100s, that's gonna cost them the point there, but he was able to hold on to the end and win by the slight 300 margin. And then EzChock is going to get right into No Mod 4, or as I like to call it, TB1. It's 5 minutes and 16 seconds long. It's just tech patterns. Definitely, I'd say one of the lower, one of the easier maps in the pool is just a consistency kind of check here. I'd say it's really just slider tech, but it's like really easy to hit. It's not like high slider velocity that we've seen typical open rank pools here. And yeah, getting started here.
Another thing to note as well, this map is really, really long. It's tiebreaker length. So it's going to stretch out, right? And common consensus is that everyone here easily FCs it. It's going to be another situation similar to Lone 1-3 where we're very, very likely to be seeing an accuracy battle take place again. But I think this one is probably going to be even closer. Because this one, although it is tech, although it's consistency, it's a lot less specialized in tech, at least from what I remember of the map, from my knowledge. You're going to be seeing some side tech, you're going to be seeing some streams, you're going to be seeing some bursts, occasional hits of aim as well. But this is not too intense in terms of its difficulty in slider aim and tech. If you are competent, like literally everyone in this group are, you're probably going to be fine. The only thing I'm worrying about here is EzChock's potential accuracy on the slider ends of this map. Outside of that, though, it could be really close. And so far, EzChock is running by a good margin here.
Yeah, EzChock up a whole or just under 1% accuracy. We're not even a quarter of the way through, so still plenty of map to go here. Certainly won't be this deciding factor right now. And even like this is definitely one of the easier maps at FC here, with it being such a long map at 5.72 stars. It's really nothing for these open rank players. And
no doubt one of the easiest maps in the pool. These cut streams could be something scary, but let's see, crazy. Thankfully, both these guys are still holding on into this game time now.
The only thing that's really gonna crush these players is just RNG-ness of potentially finding a slider break somewhere. It's really the only way I can see someone potentially missing or not hitting slider ends. I think a lot of what we've seen on this map is players winning on slider ends alone. They just having one or two more slider ends. There's gonna be EzChock.
Oh no, he misread one of the patterns. Oh no, a tiny misread from EzChock, I believe, led him to overaim. Oh no, that's really bad. And there's the break. Okay, fiaee's got quite a bit of pressure on now. He sees that he's got the combo going. So yeah, you could effectively say I've won the map. But fiaee, we're just halfway through. EzChock might be losing on accuracy, but if fiaee, through nerves of the pressure of maintaining the full combo to prevent a comeback, ends up chain missing on a section, or just generally just drops loads of back through shakes or something like that, we could potentially see a flip. But the longer fiaee's combo runs down, the less likely that is. And considering that he just hit the streams into the next very tame slider section, it's getting less and less likely now. So I think this is going to be a pretty sure win there for fiaee.
Yeah, I think EzChock, if I had to take a guess at his max potential score, is probably going to be around 670 to 700k. So if we see fiaee get above that, yeah, it's going to be a GG's there for this point. And yeah, we already see fiaee at 550. Not too much to go before kind of solidifying this fourth point here and to put himself at match point. So yeah, just good performance from fiaee. So far, holding the consistent combo, 1400 combo in, and I think it's safe to call it here for fiaee. Still got a quarter of the map left. Still got and that if the score for fiaee didn't call it there, then that break from EzChock certainly did him in.
Absolutely, no,
Still
I
got
agree.
a minute of map left.
you've got so much time left on the map, but the map is so long. EzChock has no combo, and it's only a 300,000 score lead. I mean, it's cool basically. fiaee is at match point at the moment in really dominant fashion. So I have really nothing else left except to just wait for another pick. But considering this was picked by EzChock, surprised to have seen multiple misses along with a pretty decent marginal accuracy disadvantage as well. I'm curious for what led him to pick this. Maybe practicing, or maybe considering his previous map that he played as a means to continue that similar skill set. But I mean, they're quite different maps. I'm not entirely sure exactly why EzChock would pick this into fiaee, but it was regardless of valiant effort. I'm sure he set a good score at some point on Dreamless Wanderer. Last time he played this, he in fact had a 99.64 FC against Boshiman. However, like we've said, this map is so coin flippy. This map is so punishing on the absolute tiniest of mistakes. And against fiaee, he's not having anything. So yeah, that's going to be another map point for fiaee. It's a match point now, and it's fiaee's pick next as well. And you can't help but think Hidden 3 is probably going to be the next choice here for fiaee.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. But I think fiaee, in all sportsmanship-wise, just go for the no mod 5.
Just go for the horse race.
No mod 5. Go for the stream. For the chat, go no mod 5 or no mod 1. For the stream, do it for us. But yeah, Hidden 3 would be the most likely pick. Okay, it's actually gonna be Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, he's picking Hard Rock too. Okay, interesting. This is another one of those maps that's like super volatile. Although a lot more. Yeah, it is actually a Shia surprise. That's crazy from fiaee. That's a fire. That's a fire chat message there. It is actually a Shia surprise. I would have thought instantly you go Hidden 3 if you were taking this utmost seriously. But respect to fiaee for going for the Shia surprise. Yeah, this one, although a lot less, although funny, generally less of a meme pick mapping wise, it is very much a reasonable, consistent precision map with pretty volatile 4-note jump patterns that split in between each other in spacing. So you have short 1-2s into a pretty decent gap to the 3rd and 4th note, which are probably it's the main callback to this map on top of its precision. So I'm curious if that's going to lead to any significant slip-ups, especially with nerves. You know, if we thought last map was a nerve killer, this one is especially a nerve killer.
Unfortunately enough, you know, I've not seen this map played all too often throughout previous matches, so don't know if like how FC. Yeah, it is definitely a peak map and song. I just don't know how FCable it is. I mean, it's a low star rating, so for players like these, it's probably not too hard. But I don't think I've really seen any FCs on this map.
We've seen a lot of high scores. Last time EzChock played this, it was against Boshiman, and he unfortunately got a 2-miss, 674k, which might be the tell for fiaee, especially with the pressure mounting for EzChock. He's really got to go all or nothing if he wants to try and get a comeback, you know. So it's high stakes, very high stakes. EzChock. I mean, if he loses this and then loses up against and then lose against his next opponent, it's Jova. Like, he's eliminated, right? So there's so much to consider. Even though he might not be certainly out if he loses this one, he's gonna have to win against Haunt, right? So that's a really tough matchup. Haunt was exceptional last time, and that miss from EzChock is probably going to spell the end, honestly. That's probably over for EzChock. I don't think fiaee is going to be missing.
I mean, we'll say, has potential for a comeback. EzChock is ahead in accuracy, so if fiaee misses soon, then EzChock has potential for a 100k comeback. But do have third of the map left, and fiaee is still holding on to the FC. Might be over from here.
You would need multiple misses here from fiaee at separate points of this final quarter for there to be hope. but even one miss would probably not be enough anyway. I think EzChock's capped out at like 650k, maybe 700k bordering, and fiaee's already at 800k. It's over, even if fiaee misses. And that's going to be it. fiaee, I mean, proving to be a much more consistently well-rounded player. Very high scores through and through. No misses at all. I believe this is like a full-on FC streak here for fiaee, except for, let me see. Yep, FC Towards the Horizon, FC Identity Conflict, FC Hexagram Epilogue, FC Dreamless Wanderer, and now Shy Surprise as well. 5 consecutive FCs for fiaee. Some being Aquins, some not. Regardless, fiaee was clearly the more consistent player in this pool and gets his ticket out of groups. So the trust is now off of his shoulders, and EzChock has a lot more pressure now as he goes up against Haunt in about half an hour.
Yeah, with this loss from EzChock there, he has to win. He can't really give up a loss to Haunt, and he pretty sure he has to do it in very favorable fashion. So guess we'll see. I did see in the pin chat what the stakes are for a G group. Could take a look at that. But if EzChock goes 1-1, the person he wins against, so if he wins against Haunt, will likely be eliminated.
So, unfortunately, the fact that fiaee got a single point against EzChock, let alone winning, actually confirms Boshiman is going to be knocked out of the group. So, unfortunate for Boshiman. He was really betting on EzChock, but even one loss is unfortunately enough in a map for it to confirm that Boshi is going to be out of the group, which is crazy to think about. But yes, Boshiman out of the group. And now it is between EzChock and Haunt to decide who goes out of the group. Both of these guys are probably very capable, but honestly, if I had money, if I was a betting man, I would definitely bet Haunt. This skill ceiling, the skill floor is so low, but Haunt was so consistent against Boshiman and very well played against fiaee despite having lost against him. So EzChock's got a lot to worry about. I'd say you definitely fear Haunt a lot more maps. You know, not only do you have to worry about the hidden pool of its entirety, but the hard rock pool as well. Haunt is a very good, consistent hard rock precision player, especially at this level. I wouldn't be surprised if EzChock perhaps opted into a hard rock 2 ban, as not only has it been missing multiple times on that map, but Haunt is just so consistent on it. We'll have to wait and see, though. We've still got about 27 minutes until the match starts, so we'll have to wait until then.
Yeah. Bring us some really good points, but I'm going to put my money on the American here, just cause. So, definitely not biased here. Yeah.
Even though Haunt, she's from the same country as me, I'm looking at this analytically with my nerd glasses. But hey, who knows? EzChock, honestly, EzChock, he might have like a fight or flight pop off and suddenly FC everything with absurd accuracy. We'll have to wait and see. This map pool is so stupidly low in star rating. Anything could literally happen. So we'll have to wait and see what goes down. But until then, we'll see you soon. I guess we'll see you soon. Anything else, Cheese?
No, that's it. See you in about 26 minutes. Me and Shiba again.
Yeah, we'll see you guys around.
Bye bye.